Hi viewers, for those of you who follow the precious metals prices, you will see that silver and gold are on a bit of a downward trend at the moment. Now, this video isn't about that downward trend because there are literally many channels that cover the trends and why precious metals are trending one way or the other. You can check out videos from like Salivate Metal, and Mr. Vegeta posted one the other day on the trend. But I thought I'd do this video on neodymium, and there's a very good reason for doing that, which I will come to in a minute. That is a neodymium magnet, and many of you know who stack silver why you have one of these, because it's used for testing bars. You just hold the bar at 45 degrees and you slide the magnet down and it should go nice and slow. Now the reason I thought I'd cover this on neodymium is because neodymium has been a big part of my life for the past about 9 years, and I'm sure many of you know why, and that is because I have been handcrafting a multitude of these silver testing slides over those years in various woods, and these contain neodymium magnets. Now I will of course test a few for you in a minute, but what I wanted to cover was the reason that neodymium has gone up by 70%, because I found it quite fascinating actually, and I thought some of my viewers may well be interested in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from an email sent to me last year by my neodymium magnet supplier. This isn't one of the ones that's used in the slides, I use that for testing bigger bars, but so here goes. He says, neodymium prices were kind of on the way up last year, and we had some initial moderate price increases. However, end of November, the cost of neodymium went parabolic. He attached a graph of neodymium commodity value, and you will see what I mean. It has all gone haywire. Consequently, they had to significantly increase our prices in early January last year. He goes on to explain, neodymium is classed as a rare earth element, which is extracted from rare earth ore. There are also other elements which come from the same rare earth ore. The process of extracting the elements from the ore is not particularly environmentally friendly. Consequently, there is currently just one main country that undertakes the processing, which is China. 95% of the world's rare earth ore is mined in China, whilst Australia, America, Korea and India do have reserves. They are not currently heavily mined. What ore is produced by other countries is generally then shipped to China for processing, as these countries do not or cannot process the material themselves, and this has been the situation for the past 30 years. During this time, significant illegal mining of rare earth ore was widespread in China, and as their environmental standards are not particularly stringent, they have basically been trashing their own environment in the process of mining and producing virtually all the neodymium material for the rest of the world. The Chinese government have been increasingly combating illegal mining over the last few years. As the Chinese government is a borderline dictatorship, they have the power to instruct industry. A few months ago, November 21, the Chinese government stepped in and began clamping down on illegal mining around the border with Korea, reducing supply. Simultaneously, the government also began fixing the price of neodymium. Given that China has a monopoly on the elements produced from rare earth ore, which includes neodymium, they can set the price unchallenged as there is no international competition. The world's demand for neodymium magnets is ever increasing, especially with the increasing adoption of electric vehicles. The amount of neodymium magnets that are required for motors and wind turbine generators is greater than ever before. And he sent a graph attached where you can see the price of neodymium has doubled in the last 12 months, with most of this increase happening in just the last 3 months of last year. Anyway, my supplier went on to say, we began retailing neodymium magnets 9 years ago, and we have always been very competitive with other sellers, especially given that they mainly stock N52s, which is what I use in the slides, and are competing against other sellers that were selling mainly N35s, which are the cheaper and lower magnetic strength. Most buyers are unaware of the significance of the N value and are happy to use the cheaper N35 anyway. Given the situation, they can no longer sustain our previous prices, so the prices to me had to go up by 70%. Anyway, so there you have it, the price of the magnets N52s, well, I'm guessing the others as well, but went up by 70% because of that. And you know, it's something to look out for if you are buying a silver testing slide, because people will use the cheaper N35s. And bearing in mind, you know, I've been doing this for nearly 9 years, and I've done trials with multiple types of magnets in the early days, and the N35s do not work as well. Actually, this would be a good example, because this fake Scottsdale bar, I've given it away, it's fake. The Scottsdale bar has got a high percentage of copper, so it does leave a little bit of a reaction, but not compared to a genuine silver bar, as you can see there. Whereas counterfeits that contain no copper, they either stick to it, or like this Austrian Thaler, which is the fake one. Let's have a look. That looks like the real one to me, and as you can see, has no copper in it, so it shoots straight down fast. Oh, that's the point. I don't think I've ever slid one of these. I don't even know. Actually, I think there are counterfeits of these. I do remember seeing them, but I've never actually had one. But I've never actually, I don't think I've actually slid one of them down the slide. But there you go. The balance scale Onzas 79 and 80. Yeah, so Morgan's, which is the real one. That one looks real to me. And that one's definitely not real. Anyway, I do try and keep a stock of various woods available for all of those who are interested. This one's currently up on eBay UK. English Yew, which is selected timber with the heart and sap. Very pretty, pretty piece there. Let's say a whole range of other timbers, and of course the low cost granite effect slides are also available. Anyway, I'll leave you with the 10-ounce Argentea bar, and hope you found the video informative. Even though it doesn't affect you, it certainly has affected me. So thanks for watching. Bye.